Hey, Kisha Simone.
Hey.
You just got done doing another incredible interview
Thank you.
on the Southern Belle radio show.
Yes, ma'am.
DFWiRadio.com.
Yes, ma'am.
So let me ask you this. Who is Kisha Simone?
Oh, very good question. Who is Kisha Simone? Kisha Simone is a very vibrant but hardworking young lady. To give a definition, I would say a woman that has conquered a lot and has put her game face on through every situation. Being a mother, being a daughter, being a sister, being a friend, as well as being someone that is very outspoken but is a big deliverer. You know, most of the time people talk it, but Kisha Simone walks it. And then she talks about it once the walk is complete.
So what led you to the microphone and the radio and all of the things that we may or may not even know about you? Because even though you have been a client of the radio station for 7 years.
Definitely.
I keep being introduced to little pieces of the Kisha Simone. I didn't know that about Kisha Simone.
Well, what led me to radio is that before I became a radio host, let me go back a little bit. I was a Mac model first. That was my first bit of industry.
Oh, look
In
at that.
2000, from 99 to 2001, I modeled for Mac. And then I went into acting because anybody that's been a model, they know you don't work every day, you know. But when you're acting, I went to Central Casting. I went to all these Axiom, these casting companies in LA. I lived in LA. And I started acting. First movie, Muhammad Ali. Second movie, American Pie 2. I'm SAG eligible. You know, those things I don't talk about now because it was so long ago.
Will we
but
find you on IMDb?
Yes, ma'am.
We have no right to take revenge on nobody that has hurt us. Like I told your father, you become the very person you associate yourself with.
Yes.
Okay, see.
Yes.
Didn't
Now,
know that.
this information actually is not on IMDb, strangely, but about my album, which took place 10 years later. Southern Belle, the single as well as the album is on IMDb. And then writing for different shows because I went from modeling to acting to writing to music. And then I was actually getting interviewed by Daryl Husky, which we call Big Husky. And he told me I need to be a radio host. And 2018, and I was like, radio host, what? Yes,
Back
ma'am.
to the writing and the
Yes.
acting. Was there training or did you just fall into it? Did you learn from watching others? Did you learn from self-taught? How did you pick that up?
Writing was something I've always done as a little girl. I'll go back to when I was 5. I used to always write story and what I say created my own life. Of course, as a little girl being raised by my grandmother, being an only child to my parents, I was in a very different type of mindset because when you're wanting your parents' attention, but you didn't get it like you wanted it, my grandmother was always there. So I wrote stories of a perfect life that I wanted and then start portraying it in different little shows, you know. And then as I got older, I started writing music. I'll listen to Mary J. Blige's song about 30 times and I'll write the whole song. And then after I write the whole song, I'll make my own song out of those words.
So you screenplayed your life.
Yeah,
As a child, you
guess so.
screenplayed your life.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And that, you know what? And I guess every child has to have that
Yes.
imaginary place that they can go to as your security blanket.
I perfectly said. My security blanket was my writing and reading my words. I wrote it, then I rewrote it, and I rewrote it. I'm a left-handed person, so my stuff, some people may not even understand, but I knew every word, every letter, everything on there because I rewrote it and rewrote it and rewrote it. That's why I love writing to this day.
Interesting. So
That's
how
me.
did you develop your interviewing style where somebody said it felt safe? I've experienced that with another person that I work with that
Yes.
can talk to someone who may start out guarded.
Right.
And by the end of the interview, you're getting way too much information.
I heard I'm the queen of that. One thing that I know, and excuse me, my hair is falling. One thing I know, everybody has that secret place, is what I call it. And when you're a well, what I call it, and a well, let me explain that. A well is someone that has issues that other people may not know about, or they don't want other people to know about. That's something bigger than what the eye can see. Everybody knows the success, because when you come on the show, that's what you initially want to talk about: how great you are, how successful you are, how much your whatever it is, book, music, whatever is out there doing wonderful. Okay, we got that. But when it comes to meeting the wells, that's relating to people that may not be at that level of life that you are, or that you're going, that can let them know that they can get there. So to explain my level of interviewing, I want them to know it's okay to talk about the you that made you who the you is that we see. And I know that sounds real crazy, but everybody comes from something.
Okay. It's a formula.
Yes.
Formula. Interesting.
And of course, I have to stroke it to make sure, because some people open up, some people don't. But for the most part, I make them feel as if we're best friends, because I don't like to say I'm interviewing you. Let's have a conversation.
Right.
Let's have a conversation. That's what I tell them all the time. We're not interviewing. We're just sitting down talking.
And
Because when
that's
you
what-
talk,
yeah,
you open up.
that part.
That's it.
Okay. So
ma'am.
what would you like your listeners,
Mhm.
your viewers to know about you that I have not asked you, because I don't know what I don't know?
I want my listeners to know that when it comes to having that safe place, it's okay not to be okay when you're not, and it's okay to celebrate when you are. So many times we get mind boggled into, oh, I don't want to tell too much because I don't want to brag, or I don't want to not say it because, somebody else might get mad. You are who you are. Be that best version, because I love me and everything about me. And I want you to feel that confidence, not cocky, but that confidence when you come around me, because it's going to rub off. Something's going to rub off. And that's the main thing. Either you're listening, you're paying attention, you're following, you're liking, making comments, things of that nature is something that's very important, because a lot of people don't like certain versions of themselves, but you have to learn how to love it with the good stuff too.
All right. Well, thank you very much for
You're
letting us know
welcome.
who is Kisha Simone.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye.